And of course my water's knocked over. Classy. One moment. Can I get this without, like, showing my dogs? No, it doesn't look like I can. Alright, hold on. And of course, Calli knocked it over and spilt it. Lovely. Well, we're having one of those streams now, aren't we? Heck. Oh my god, there's just water everywhere. Fudge me. Alright, well. Stream's already off to a start. I'm just gonna put that over there out of the way and pray that it doesn't get knocked over again because I don't want to have to clean that up more. Let's open the camera. There we are. Hi, everybody. So my throat's still pretty trashed. I'm gonna be very, very real with you. I have been drinking tea like my life depends on it. And honestly, considering how bad I've sounded, my life kind of does depend on it. Let me pour some water into my kettle so I can make me some more tea. Also, Darklight, congratulations on 7 months. That's absolutely wild to think about, honestly. But let's see. Gurin, welcome in. Congratulations on the first. Melkor, welcome in. Darklight, welcome in. Thank you for 7 months. Phoenix, welcome in. Narcy, welcome in. PT, welcome in. Is it loud? Okay, I can adjust that. That a little better? It's always hard to, like, find that balance. I don't even know if my mic's good today because my mics have been acting up lately, so that's not been fun. Also, PT, congratulations. 39 months! Holy shit. Really? Wait, where did my chat box go? Oh, I'm stupid. We're not gonna talk about that. We're just ignore me. We're not gonna... There we go. Okay. I forgot to switch over from Halloween to... I did like 95% of what I needed to do, and then I forgot the other part of it because I'm kind of goofy. But thank you! That my outfit, it's like a full bodysuit. It's got pockets. It honestly makes me feel like one of those moms that like everyone back in the 90s wanted to hit on. Which is really silly to say, but it's like it shoops in the waist and it accentuates the hips and the booty in the way that it's just like, ah, you're one of those moms. I was like, yeah, that's what it looks like. Just funny because I am a firm baby mom. Calli is very happily munching away on one of her birthday presents. Premature, but you know, I figured it made more sense. I am still not fully healed. I'm gonna be very, very honest with everyone. But I needed this for my mental health. How is everybody? We all know that I am going through it. Hang on, can I fix my face a little so I look a little less janky? I mean, I kind of always look a little janky, but it's fine. It has been a Monday. I felt that. But yeah. What is that, 2 5s? Okay. Yeah, having the ceiling of my garage suddenly cave in. That was a new one. If you need to damage your mental health, you could stream tomorrow starting around 6 p.m. your time. Why? What am I? Oh yeah, okay. I was like, what am I being voluntold into doing? And then it ended up not being. Hang on, well, you know what? Dog cam. I made a special doggy cam button so I can just press it because I hear Calli being cute. So we're gonna have some Calli cam because I see Renko. Therefore, with Renko here, we needed a Calli. I need 2 threes. Beautiful. I'm hoping we can finish this. Hi, Emily. I'm hoping we can finish this bloody thing today. Because we have put in how many hours into this corgi now, other than a lot? Okay. Twitch Shadow, welcome to the dollhouse. Wait, what do you mean hype train incoming? Ha! Not allowed. Not allowed. Wait, 2s? I forgot which one's which. 2s are the little ones. Yeah! She's a corgi. She is my almost 2-year-old runt corgi. So she is... Okay, 2s and 3s. 3s are the big boys. Also, thank you for the gifts, the Anon gift sub. Right? The little, like... I like to call it her like thumb scanner on her forehead. She's just a big snuggle bug. And I love her for it. She has been honestly a bit of a menace the last 2 days. It's because it's been storming. So if that's why my energy seems a little low, I'm still getting off the tail end of COVID. But also, storms hurt, so I'm really, really, really sore. And Calli over here does not like storms. I mean, me either, honestly. Both between the pain they cause and just, how they make me feel overall. They're gross. Storms are gross. You like storms, you know, that's your prerogative, but it's not my prerogative. Oh, you can see how tired I am with how slow my hands are moving. Bloody hell. It's alright, we're gonna have a good stream. We're gonna finish building this Korg. Or I'll cry. Honestly, this is me. I'm probably gonna cry anyway. See, I don't like most kinds of storms just because anything with rain makes the barometric pressure drop, and that really hurts these old doll bones. Yeah, or yeah, hopefully the emote gets updated. I have added the chopper crying emote. Everybody say thank you, PT. I woke up to it earlier, and the ugly noise that I let out of my mouth was inhumane. It was not flattering in any capacity. But that's okay. We're going to build this Korg. And then that cute little Korg back there will be a cute Korg. And we have all the other Korgs from the family here. So this is our inspiration to finish this, so we can have all of the Korgs represented. And we'll be able to have everybody. My teacher back in high school, left leg ached every day. Yeah, that's kind of what happens with me. All of my joints and like muscles, like I have a lot of body pains whenever it storms, so I am in exuberant amounts of pain, as you can see from how badly I'm shaking. Hey, Jessie got a bath. Good. She's such a cute nugget. Although at this point, I think she's less of a nugget, more of a rotisserie chicken. Jessie, a big girl. Jessie is Neon Abby's cardigan Korg. So she's got like a tail and everything. And she's baby. She's also kind of stupid. But I mean corgi. Corgis are both extremely intelligent and kind of stupid at the same time. Wait, what step did I do? I did that step. Oh no. Okay, I need a 3. Okay. I'm praying I can finish this, but I'm also so sore and so tired that like it's gonna be a I don't really know how to say it other than a No! Lain! No! Okay. For those of you who don't play Final Fantasy XIV, you're not gonna understand why my brain just immediately started panicking, because I almost instinctively said a test of my reflexes. I quit. I'm done. Oh, PT, thank you for the gift sub. Such devastation. This was not my intention. I'm sorry, but if you're a Final Fantasy XIV fan and you don't regularly quote it, are you really a Final Fantasy XIV fan? How have I been recovering? Hi, Nuggy. I'm... lush vegetation. Such deforestation. I haven't been handling it very great, if I'm being perfectly blatant. The fatigue is getting me really hard, but it doesn't help that it's been storming on top of my recovery. So it's honestly getting me pretty bad. Yeah, baby girl? What is it, chicken nugget? Yeah? Yeah? You gonna tell me about it? What is a Calli bug? She's so mad, and I don't know why. The Corgi has escaped containment. This is true. Had my card get declined after making a deposit. I had to go to the bank to get money so I could pay for my groceries. Then I had a phone call from my bank where I was just telling me I need to reset my PIN. And I was trying to You had a Lain level day. You had a Lain level day. Good God. Okay. Speaking of Lain level day. So remember one of the last streams we talked about those bras we got me for my birthday, right? Right. Well, the replacement came in. The replacements that were a bigger size. And they were still well, the cups were the right size, but for whatever reason even though it's the exact same band, the band was too small. So, yes, that is the appropriate use of the chopper cry. So, I had that fun. Oh, she's returned to containment. But yeah. It has been third time's the charm. There isn't a bigger size is the problem. If I could theoretically go up a size on the band, but if I went up a size on the band, then I'd have to adjust the cup. So it's going to be a non-stop back and forth. Yeah, it's the refund process. I'm heartbroken about it. And honestly, going to be looking into seeing what I can do to find a another place to get bras. Because I was really looking forward to those ones that we talked about on stream, because they're super, super heckin' cute. But and y'all heard it here first, because I'm there's a reason that the doll here has fat titty, because Yaona does too. And finding 32 G's is not fun. Let me just tell you that. Ordering shoes? Ooh, yeah, you do understand. I have the same issue with shoes, actually, but in reverse. Because I have tiny doll feet. I have very tiny doll feet. Like, when I want to go shoe shopping, depending on what I need, I can still technically get my shoes from like the children's section. Tee-hee. Like for those of you in like the US male shoe sizes, I think I wear like a size 4 in men's. And most of the time that's still too big. Had a feeling that might give y'all a hearty giggle. Your doll is not big. Your doll is not big. I'm big in other ways. Can't believe I'm good. Hi, Calli Bug. Can I help you, chicken dog? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who's a sweet girl? Who's a sweet chicken nugget? Is it you? Is it you? Here you go, Renko. I got the thumb scanner for you. She is just being a snuggle bug. Yeah, am I getting kisses? Thank you. I know, sweetheart. I know, my sweet baby. My sweet chicken nug. Happy belated birthday, Daniel. Was it a good birthday at least? It's belated, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daniel. Happy birthday to you. My throat's still a little too sore to sing too heavily. But I'm trying. It's been silly, and I say silly very loosely. I'm probably gonna get yelled at by my mods in a minute. But I've had things I've had to get recorded for projects, and I'm like, hey, I can record. It's just gonna take me a little longer because your doll's got COVID. Well, had COVID. I'm COVID negative, but the recovery is still kicking my patookie. How long have I been sick? Oh god. A very long time. Like, I don't think there's a way to actually give like a approximate number without verging on doxing myself. But a very long time. I still can't believe this needs screws and a screwdriver. So over the weekend, Nora, Boshi, and Hanabi visited to help like take care of me in lieu of the ceiling of my garage caving in and me like getting over COVID, so I didn't have to like take care of everything by myself. And on their way out so they could head back home, they were like, Lain, can we see the CORG? We need to see the CORG abomination because we were watching you do it on stream. And that thing just looks like hell. And I'm like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. And so I pulled it out and they're like, oh, that doesn't look so bad. And then I was like, just look a little closer and you can see just how tiny these pieces are, especially the screws. And then they were like, oh no, that's worse than we thought. Did the garage stuff get figured out? So, as of this moment right now, there is a gaping hole in my garage. It can get fixed and hopefully should not cost a whole lot. Should just be the cost of labor and some sheetrock, which, yay, sheetrock's not usually horribly expensive. The problem is making sure that the weather is good for it because there's currently a storm brewing in the Gulf, potentially about to create Tropical Storm Raphael. So, repairs are kind of delayed a little bit until that, yeah. Until we figure out whatever the hell's going on with that. When is there not a storm brewing in the Gulf? Honestly, you're real. I'm actually, if you see me glancing over at my my other phone, a friend of mine lives up in the Arkansas area that is currently under torrent of tornadoes right now. So a little anxious. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a fan of all of these storms in any capacity. I have been through my fair share of them already this year. I don't want more. And then the people that I love and care about also going through them. Like, it's not fun. I'm so tired of storms. I'm just tired. I'm so tired, y'all. God, you can see how tired I am with how slow I'm moving. That's embarrassing. Calli, do you like your sweet? Or I guess it's not sweet. It's probably very salty. So she's eating like a hardened like yak chew. So it's like yak milk chew. They're from the birthday presents from Gilgamesh's birthday, because I wasn't gonna just get something for Gil on his birthday. Thank you, PT, because I wasn't gonna spoil one without the other. That's not fair. That's not how dogs work, and dog owners, we all know this. So I got Calli sized and Gil sized of like the yak chews. And she's never had them before, but Gil has, so he's been going to town. Yeah, I saw you make that comment earlier, Shadow, and that blows my mind that you don't typically deal with them, because they're rampant. They've been bad this year. But yeah, she's munching on it. When it gets too small to where it becomes like a choking hazard risk, then I throw it into the microwave and it becomes a glorified puppy dog Cheeto. And I'm curious to see how Calli's gonna react to that, because she's also never had that. But I like spoiling my babies. Like, look how happy she looks. She's so comfy. She's like, oh, heck yeah, I have a snack. Thanks, Mom. And I'm like, I got you, baby girl. And she's just very happy curled up on that, like, ottoman chasse. Words are stupid. Furniture. Oh god, you really can tell how fatigued I am with how I sound, too. Ugh. I told myself I needed to stream today for, like, my mental, but also I am so exhausted. The greatest of doggo snuggles every night. So I actually don't sleep with the dogs. The dogs sleep in their crates, because in my bedroom, that is what I call the designated cat space. Because like most of the house is like communal between the cats and the dogs, but I want the dogs to have their space and I want the cats to have their space, so it's nice and fair between the two of them. And so my bedroom is strictly for the cats, and then so the guest room is also strictly for the cats. But then, like, my office, the living room, and, like, everywhere else is communal. but primarily for the dogs. So that way, both sets of fur babies get the love and affection that they need without having to worry about harshing the mellow of the other. Well, Balder is the snuggliest little man. He is just all about the cuddles. Okay. Look how many steps we have left. We have put like 8 hours into this freaking Korg. Fudge. Okay, hold up. I dropped the screwdriver. And now I have to find it before Calli does. Oh no. Oh no. Where the fudge did it go? Oh, there it is. Thank you, Calli. Cat's mainly active at night. Kind of all hours of the day. It really depends on the cat. So my orange cat, she's very active pretty much at all times, and she does not really care about the dogs. She's just like, yes, I live with them. They are my peons. They know that I am the queen and I get what I want. And I'm like, yeah, sure, baby girl. And she'll tell you all about it. She's very loud. If you hear meowing, usually it's her. The other cat, he's got some kitty cat trauma from when he was a kitten. And so he is a bit more skittish. He's very loving with people. Unless you're really loud, and then he's like, nah, I'm out. The dogs though, he's like, I will cut you to ribbons. And I'm like, Balder, that's rude. And he's like, they started it. And I'm like, ugh. Oh, you can hear my congestion. But they're all good babies. I've had my cat for 6 years. I have had Gil for going on 3, and Calli for going on 2. Which honestly is kind of wild for me to think about. Because like I remember when Calli first came home and she was like the size of this statue. Oh, yeah, you mean a block family member has trauma? Never. That's too real. 18? Rain, I hope your old lady kitty cat knows that she's baby. And if she doesn't know that she's baby, I need you to tell her that she's baby. She needs to know that she is baby. She will be able to vote. Oh, that's weird. I had to think by like, wait, American standards or EU standards? And I was like, is it 18 for y'all too? I don't know how EU, but oh, hi Reach. Welcome in and thank you for 29 months. And yes, you did hear Korg. You also see there's like what, 5 Korgs on the screen? 5 Korgs on the screen. Okay, well I just dropped one of the screws. We're just gonna pretend it didn't drop. That didn't happen. Hopefully I don't need it so I can just leave it on the ground until I have to pick it up. I don't feel like moving. Missed the Brexit vote by 2 months. Aww. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's an army of Korgs. Funny, okay, so funny you say that. So one of the movies that I watched while I was in recovery, I really like how scary movies and horror movies. I finally got to watch, oh my god, what was the name of the movie? Hold up. I feel really stupid now. Hold on. Evil Dead Rise. That's what it was. I was like, I know the word rise was in the title. And it was like, it's the... My brain kept mixing up like titles there because I'm like, it's Army of Darkness. I'm like, no, it's the other series. Army of Darkness is... It's still the same series, but I finally watched Evil Dead Rise. And as I'm getting to the end of the film, I start looking at the TV, and I'm like, And my caretaker, who had decided to come visit, well, not come visit, but she was checking in on me and was taking a break before she went to check on other patients, was just like, what's wrong, Lain? And I'm like, I feel like I've seen this before. Not the rest of the movie, but just specifically like the ending scenes. And if you've seen the movie, specifically from when they get to the garage, like the basement garage, to the end of the movie. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, why do I know this? And then I realized a couple of months back, I joined a Discord call while I was in recovery from my surgery. And they were watching a movie. And they were like, this is the end of the movie. You're probably going to be really confused. But if you want to stay, stay. And I was like, all right, well, I'll stay because whatever. I'm lonely and want to watch a movie. They were right. I had no idea what was going on, but it was cool. But it lingered. And then as I was watching it, I was like, oh my god, I was watching the end of this movie. And I don't speak a lot of Spanish. I speak very little Spanish. But I know there were words coming out of my caretaker's mouth when she was just sitting there making comments about, very loosely, girl, why are you like this? And I didn't know. I hadn't watched the movie yet. I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, I accidentally spoiled myself on the movie without realizing it. And something about that's just very appropriately me. I also watched... What else have I watched recently? I rewatched the first Sonic movie. I got to rewatch Mystery Men for the first time in a long time. It's been a long time since I've watched Mystery Men. Rewatched the D&D movie. I love Mystery Men. That is a movie that is like very pivotal to my upbringing. I guess that's the right word there. Rain, you need to play it. No, shut and stop. Stop. You have to. You have to. You have to. Also, apparently, I saw something saying that there's only going to be like one last story arc after the current story, and then in like Trails is supposed to be over. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh, I feel my fever getting high again. That's gross. It is warm. Can I like turn on my fan underneath my desk with my feet? I did it! Okay, that'll help. So it's less, honestly I feel like it's less my fever more so the, with the weather coming in, it's gotten really gross and hot and humid outside. And so, like, having my AC adjust to the indoor and outdoor has been a struggle. And I hate it. Oh, girl, and when I tell you I hate it, I don't like heat. I do not like heat. Narcy and I were talking earlier because he made a comment about me and Marine just being the same person. And I was like, you're not wrong. Wait. Okay, no, this is the right holes. Okay. Also, that's definitely what she said. No, it's literally just, it's warm. You don't like heat and you live where you live. Wasn't by choice. Wasn't by choice. Military family's got a military. Woo, Calli bug! Don't clunk your head, little nugget. But yeah. Like, it's always really funny when I see merchandise that goes live for sale, like the Calli, I love you can just barely see her nose and snoot right here. That was really cute. Here you go. Here's some ear scratches from Renko. Baby girl. Who's my good Korg? Who's my good Korg? It's you. It's you. Oh, you're just a little baby. Yes, you are. Thank you for the kisses. But, what was I saying? Yeah, her 3D concert that she just had. And they're releasing, like, the new merch with it. And it comes with this really, really, really nice hoodie that I was super eyeing because it's actually zip up. Which makes me happy because a very large portion of, like, jackets and hoodies, whenever they get, like, released with merchandise, always end up being pullovers. And pullovers, I struggle with wanting to buy because A, if I overheat, it's going to be a struggle to take it off. Or B, I have to go several sizes up so that way it fits over my chest. And that's just not the hell I want to put into it, you know? Zip-ups are great for heat and control. Especially with how bad your doll struggles with heat. But it's funny because I could not sleep last night. With the humidity and the storms, I did not sleep very well. And Voime and I were chatting a bit about Hololive things. And oh, she dropped her snack. And was mentioning like different merchandise that's always hard to find, and it's just like screams eternally. Where did she go? Oh, she's on the floor right in front of it. But yeah, I am debating my next Hololive cosplay, and I think it's probably gonna be Crony. Mostly because I'm insane, and I may or may not have figured out a way to make the clock headpiece work as an actual clock, so the hands of time would actually turn. Yeah, Oro lady. So it will be a lot of trial and error, but I'm curious to see if I can make it happen, especially now that my bust size has gone up the way that it has. I have the proper size for Crony. The biggest important part of the outfit is an underbust corset. So like this is not a corset. This is just a fashion belt. But like an underbust corset, any color, not Afghan, black. but like an underbust corset to hold the chest piece together. So I'll have to sketch it for y'all. But the way that I've kind of pieced together her top is different from the last time I talked about it. But essentially it would be like a band of that goes underneath the underbust with potentially some underwire just for some support for the girls. And then the like white fabric that covers the nipple area would go over the nipples and pull up into like the halter top for the support and lift of the girls. And then do like a fake crop top for the pinstripe under, like that goes over top of it. And it attaches to the lining of the white fabric, so it's all one piece. And if you want to have like extra like in and outage, you'd still, you know, make the zipper functional. But like I know I see how to do it in my head in a way that makes sense and gives like titty support, because that's the one thing that I've noticed on a lot of crony cosplays is that yeah, Twitch has a massive phobia of underboob. That's why it would be something I'd be scared of doing on stream. But I still want to try the build anyway. And so it's going to be one of those things that I fully intend on doing. Yeah, Twitch does have a phobia of VTubers in general lately. It's embarrassing. I do not understand why VTubers are held to a different standard than normal, like, streamers. I do not understand. Like, within some reason I do understand, because there are some people who take their VTuber personas to a not so great level. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're very lucky. If you do know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. We know fashion terms. Is it shirt or coat or pants? In regards to what? So I can answer your question correctly. I want to make sure I'm answering you properly. Everything? Wait, huh? You know, no. I must be out of it. I am completely brain dead. I'm sorry, Noogie. Normally, I am way more on the ball there, but I'm not processing. And then this should go right here. Y'all, we get to finally have the pink pieces come into play on the next page, which means we are getting there. We're getting there. Wait, you rarely get to see, huh? What did you do? Oh, a surprise Well, now I'm curious. I am excited for this surprise. Oh, my back hurts. But yeah, I fully anticipate trying to do the crony build, and it would be something that I would do like a proper photo shoot for. Since crony, especially like proper normal crony, is not like Twitch safe. Which honestly, you know what I find interesting? Is that YouTube, the acclaimed, way more, you know, family friendly of the two, has no issues with crony. Crony was never bonked for the boobage, to my understanding. I could be wrong on this, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on this. But Twitch would be like, no, HoloLive VTuber has too much booba. Not allowed. No, fuck you, Twitch. Hi, Ty. How are you doing? Like, I'm sorry if people got bigger girls than others. Like, I don't... In some cases, it's perfectly fine to admonish people for doing a little too much where the booba is involved. Because I will not lie to you, there have definitely been some people who have taken it, Oh, yeah, no, YouTube did not used to be family friendly. But, there are some people who definitely take it to heights that they should not. I have seen some things on Twitch, and I'm like, yo, you deserve that ban. Like, there are definitely cases when people deserve the ban. And then there's others when it's like, why? Like, I don't get it. If you have no booba, you get bonked by Twitch. If you got too much booba, exactly. Oh yeah, the hip. Which is one of the things that has me, like, admittedly a little nervous about my 2.0 because there is hip showing. But also, like, 95% of the time, my hips are never shown on stream. The clarifications, they do and don't make sense, and the standards in which they're holding people to makes no sense. Twitch is not hip with... I'm probably gonna get bonked for this. But also women. Hip, hip, hip. Trying to do hip while sitting down does not work. God. Hwasa reminds me how much I love women. Fashion. Got to see so good your action. Click me, holding the shizu. Close up, hip high. It's funny because I actually don't really have hips. I just fake it really well. But I super do not have very pronounced hips, since I have extremely prominent hip dips. So when it comes to outfits that are like extremely heavily accentuating on the hip, I'm like, girl, I have a short torso, long leggy, all ass and thighs with no hips. I got hip dips like a violin. Yes, I know they're also called violin hips. Nah, violins be jelly of the dips that I got. God, Hwasa. If I could Korean, would it be accurate to say like a bit like an upright bass? I'd say upside down. Cause like I have the hourglass, but I don't have hip. I have thigh and butt. And like my leggies would be the neck of the base. I was talking to Narcy about cosplay and stuff earlier, and I was like, yeah, there's a perk to being a cosplayer, is you can wear heels and be thankful you have long legs, because it makes you look taller than you actually are. So like DJ Azure, longtime friend of mine, but since he lives in California and I live in Texas, we don't get to see each other often. And typically we'd only see each other like at conventions or in cosplay. And every time he saw me, he'd be like, I always forgot you're actually short because you look so tall in all of your like cosplay photos because of like heels and how long my legs are. Like if I were wearing socks, I would show the leggy length. I am not wearing socks, and you ain't getting dogs for free. I say as Calli is rolling on the ground. Man, I have, okay. Correction, I have been posted on the Only Dolls. It's funny. I've thought about doing like the Patreon Only Doll cosplay thing that a lot of VTubers do, but I don't want to show my face. Like if you know my face, you know my face. That's cool. That's cool for you. But it's just it's a lot of work that goes into doing like proper cosplay shoots. Like in my opinion, proper cosplay shoots are way more fatiguing and tiring than streaming will ever be, because it's way more physical. Like you have to get into the outfit, you have to put all the makeup on, you gotta do the wig, you gotta pose, you have to stand around for who knows how long, you have to work with your photographer, you have to do the photo editing, you may have to do retakes. There's so hecking many ways that cosplay is super fatiguing on the body, which is why I do it. I still cosplay, but I don't cosplay anywhere near as often as I used to, because it hurts, which breaks my heart to say as a long time cosplayer. If you know the face, cool, but exactly, it doesn't need to be. And even then, like most of the time, even when I do like anything with my face in the server, because that's where I try and keep it, it usually doesn't stay long. It doesn't stay up for very long, or it's like mostly covered. You get like my eyes and that's it. It's okay, so it's the same. This is gonna sound really silly, and if you don't understand what I'm talking about, in my mind, not knowing what your favorite streamer looks like is kind of like lingerie. Because, and hear me out, it's accentuating and it's like wrapping up the gift. So like, yeah, obviously, you know, if you want to look at something lewd, blah, go for it. You want to look at porn, go for it. You want to see naked people, go for it. If that's what you're looking into, go for it. But something about the appeal of like lingerie and unwrapping the package is way more appealing. And I think that's a very similar prospect to VTubing, of the, obviously in most cases, people who stream are using a flattering persona or visage. And let's say in this case, none of you knew what I looked like past what you see here. You'd still have that element of just imagining and mentally crafting. Obviously there's a parasocial level to it, which that's a whole other thing, but it's its own brand of intrigue. And I think that's something that will always remain more interesting to me when it comes to this. Because, obviously a lot of us VTubers, we all either know what each other looks like, or... Hi, Mystic! Welcome! I am building a very large corgi. It is quite large. I was not prepared for... I knew it was going to be big, but I didn't know it was going to be this big. Exactly. There are people that take things way too far. So that's you gotta think about your safety first and foremost. Because there's way too many times when people take it way too far. Even when I first started being a VTuber, someone tried to take it way too far with me, and I was like, not today. I do believe we have finally hit CORG Chin. I do believe we finally hit CORG Chin. Go do things, Reach. Be safe. I know the weather's kind of grody up there. Wait, Renko, are you tall? So we have already built the booty. We are working our way up. Your short squad? Do you mind if I ask how tall? I have 2.5. Okay, so, me as in me, you are barely taller than I am. Not by much, but you are barely taller than me. Ow, why'd you bonk me? That's rude, Leaf. Amount of times is a modified to do with parasocial, right? We are corgi-sized. Yeah, I am the absolute definition of a short stack. I cannot escape those allegations. Hi, Calli. Hi, Chicken Nug. Yeah? Yeah? You gonna tell me about it? You gonna tell me about it? So I have my league of corgis. I have the corgi that is very angrily barking. I have this cute little corgi. I have this corgi, and I have this corgi, as well as the one that we are currently building. And what's fun is, so my actual corgi, who is now hiding off just out of reach of the camera, her name is Calliope, like Calliope Mori. So when we first started building all of these rampant corgis, we decided to name each of them after the other members of Hollow Myth. So this corgi with the... well, we'll start from the start. We'll start from the top. So this corgi, that's a little lopsided, little goofy looking, made out of cardboard. This is Gura, little derpy. This corgi with the ear cocked to the side and the bowl with some chicken and some bones in it. This is Kiara, Kiwawa. And then this one with the cherries, the spluted corg that with the cherries on its head, this is Ina. And at the time, this was around when Ame had announced her not graduation. And so the big one is Ame. Calliope. Yeah? What? Yeah? You telling me about it? She's so mad. Chihuahua. Yeah, Melkor, I saw you making that comment about me potentially cosplaying Chihuahua. I think Chihuahua's one of those that I don't know if I would ever cosplay. Like, if I cosplay any of the Chihuahuas, it'd probably be 80s Chihuahua with, like, the hair up and the bodysuit. Because it just looks comfy and fun. Also, the wig would be relatively easy. But Chihuahua's never been a design that has appealed to me. For the OG Chihuahua skirt, Except I wouldn't, because I'd have to make them shorts because my thick ass thighs would make the fabric roll up. Which is awful. Anytime I'm wearing a pencil skirt, so I'm scared to cosplay Narissa. Anytime I'm in a pencil skirt, my skirts ride up. Hang on, I'm going to ping someone momentarily. Okay, had to answer that. Oh, much better. Oh yeah, my keyboard is on the quiet end. It used to not be. So there's a story time. My keyboard used to be a mechanical keyboard with like blue keycaps, like the blue what are they, not keycaps, the hinges? Board, like clickies, blue. They were blue, so they were like the loudest of the loud. Made me really have switches. That's the word. Thank you, Mystic. You're a sweetheart. And I loved them. I liked the clickety clackety. It made me very happy. I enjoy the clickety clackety. It makes the ADHD brain real happy. I had a bit of an incident, and a bunch of wax exploded and filled the keyboard beyond repair. So I had to emergency go buy a new keyboard a couple like months back. And that sucked. That sucked, y'all. Am I even doing this right? I don't think I'm doing this right. I don't think I'm doing this right. Yeah, this happened like a couple months back. It sucked. Okay, I think I'm doing this wrong, and I can't figure out how. So I think I'm going to start from the butt. So the butt has me start right here. Okay. Yeah, the time I tried to give my keyboard a Brazilian. Look, I'm cursed. If I have this innate ability to do things that don't sound like they should actually happen outside of like a K-drama. And then I just have this miraculous ability to go ahead and somehow make it real. And everyone's like, Lain, what the fuck? And I'm like, Lain, what the fuck? Yeah, I miss the clickety clacks. I'm gonna be very real with y'all. I miss the clickety clacks. I love my new keyboard. I love my new keyboard. I want my clickety clacks back so bad with how fast I type. Because like the blue switches that I had and my average of like 85 to 115 words per minute typing speed, no amount of filtering was going to be able to like subdue the clickety clacks. Oh, thank you, T. This is a, what is this? It's a strawberry and rosehip tea. So it's good for building the immune system. Is this key able to have switch changes? It's no worries, it's no worries. I don't think so. I could look into it. What kind of keyboard is this? I know it's Logitech. What kind of keyboard is this? This is the G815. So it's a good keyboard. It's not a cheap one either. It was one of the only keyboards they had, and like I worked with y'all to find one that you approved of. I'm pretty sure like PT was one of the ones that I was talking with about it, because PT's like one of my go-tos for tech. But yeah, I love my keyboard. Do not get me wrong. But I definitely miss the clickety-clackety. If I can replace the switches on this, then you bet your sweet bippy. You bet your sweet bippy I would immediately start working on changing out. In this dollhouse, we just love my mod team and my community. We just, in this dollhouse, we just love. That's the best way to word that. But yeah. Why does this want me to... Oh, there is a piece under there. Never mind. I was like, why does it want me to put a screw in that hole? Because there's nothing underneath it for it to grip. I was wrong. There is something underneath it for it to grip. I'm just a little dumb. At least I'm finally picking up the speed a little bit. Like, I'm definitely still really shaky. But I'm getting there. Also, no, I'm not! Hey, Calli bug. Can I boop your snoot? It's so cute, because whenever you get, like, a good chance to look at Calliope, on her, like, her nose... So, like, most corgis have, like, black patterning on their actual skin underneath the fur on their nose. But Calli's is shaped in such a way it looks like there's, like, a little mountain going up her nose. Like, and it's so cute. Like, I'll have to see if I can get a good picture to show you what I'm talking about. Because trying to pick her up for the camera would be a little convoluted. Like, Calliope, if she were a better behaved dog, because she's just very stubborn. Like, she's yes, thank you for the hydrate stretch. Oh, a big stretch. Oh, much better. Actually, no. Even if she were, like, the best behaved dog, she would not be a good show dog because she is so small. And that is something that they often tend to look at in, like, corgi shows. Because since she's a runt, technically that would, like, disqualify her from most show things. Gil could super not be a show dog. My keyboard's like a timeline, I'm lonely. Okay, Ryan, I'm gonna be very real with you. Half the things you say about the things you do in your life both terrify and intrigue me. Ever since the spaghetti, I am both impressed and terrified. Calli is a champ in my heart too. We get Corgi Peaches on stream? Ayo? Calli, we're gonna get bonked by Twitch. Come on. That fat Korg Butuki. Oh yeah, today, was it today or is it yesterday? That was National Oshi Day. But who are y'all's like Oshis and your Kami Oshis? Cause I know a lot of y'all support a lot of people. So it's always really cool to see who all like other people support. Cause whenever I see y'all talking about like other people that you support, it makes me want to go check them out too. Lain is calling me. Muggy! Don't make me cry. So Narcy got me hard with it earlier by saying that I'm an Oshi. Because, like, in my brain, I have not done anything to deserve being anyone's Oshis. But the fact that people do call me Oshi makes me, like, really happy. Look. It's a Corg peach and beans. Oh my god, we're being blessed. No! Hi, baby girl. My sweet chicken nugget. No, come here. I gotta clean your eye boogie. Thank you. The Definoshi of mine. Aw, thank you, Gurren. I think that's how I feel about it. I don't think I necessarily have a Kami Oshi. Like... Oh, I finally get to use another color! What? Is this allowed? Is this allowed? Is this allowed? What the fuck? Okay, well now we're done with that color. I don't think it's the snoot. What is this? Oh, it's the teeth. Do you have another favorite dog breed besides corgis? So, here's a fun story for y'all. I don't actually like dogs. I like my dogs because I know I can trust them, but I was attacked by a bunch of dogs. And I have a bunch of scars that go all the way from like my right hip. No, from like my left thigh all the way up into like my wrist of scarring that date back many years. So I've always been like really skittish around dogs. But Lain, you have 2 dogs. No, you're fine. You're fine. I don't mind talking about it by any stretch of the imagination. So, Gilgamesh, my other dog, he is my good value corgi. Not even great value, good value corgi. Because I rescued him from the Houston SPCA, and they were just like, hey, this is a corgi mix. And I was like, I'm gonna adopt this dog. This is my dog now. His name, when I first rescued him, was very stupid. Wait. Oh, I gotta play with the pink ones now. But, Gil was initially rescued to be like my therapy animal. So it's 2. And then a pink. Where the hell? So his initial name was like Perts. So he was rescued around Christmas. So the shelter gave like all the dogs a bunch of Christmas themed names. Gil's original name when I rescued him, he was 2 months old. His name was Percy McTinselbutt. Percy McTinselbutt. You heard me. So that didn't stay his name very long. But Gil was originally rescued. Speaking of the devil, hi, handsome boy. Come here, Gilgamesh. Come here. Can I have kisses? Aw. Come here, handsome. Come here. Come here. Let me get this so it's not on stream. You see him a little bit. Hi, baby. No. That's your sister's.
There he is. There's the handsome boy. Oh, yes, he is. He's such a chicken.
He's a very timid boy. He's excitable when he's excitable, but he's usually a fairly... Oh, I fucked up. Fairly timid boy. But he was going to be my, medical alert animal.
Yeah, you handsome.
Oh, good boy. Touch. Good boy. Touch. Good boy. But unfortunately, during his training to become my medical animal, the trainer and I discovered that he is a stubborn ass. He is extremely intelligent. He knows how to do all of his tricks and all of his, like, basic level, like, training that he had to go through before we went into, like, the actual, like, lessons and skills needed to become a therapy, like, a medical animal. He did not want to do them. Because one of the big things is that he has to be able to get through it all with, without needing to be bribed. So, no treats. Gilgamesh don't work for free. Gil don't work for free. And he made it very known. He made it very well known. So, Gil did not become my medical dog. And then Gil obviously wasn't doing bad, but he needed a friend. Because he was, you know, got during COVID when I needed the extra help. And so Calli kind of landed in my lap. A friend of mine helped deliver the litter of puppies that she is a part of, that she and Panic are part of. And was like, hey, Lain, you should come look at these puppos. And I was like, I'm about to go into surgery at the end of the month. Hi, Velvet. I really shouldn't, but you know what? I'll look. And then I saw Calli. With tiny little potato Calli with a spot on her head and went, that's my dog. And so I reached out to the family with the dogs, going, hey, here's the situation. I'm about to undergo like major surgery at the end of the month. Would you mind letting me coming and meet her, make sure like we get along with each other, and then hold her for like a month so that way I can recover first? And they were like, yeah, sure. And on the way to pick up Calli, like to go see Calli, I changed my mind. I went, no, my dog's coming home. That is my dog. I don't care. That is my dog. And so Calli came home. Because Gil needed a friend, and I wasn't going to say that Gil didn't have a friend. Because, like, Baldur and Athena have friends. They're friends with each other. And so, you know, a boy and a girl and a boy and a girl. And it's been comfy. But they are very good dogs. They make me very happy. Like, yeah, obviously they have moments when I'm like, I'm going to scream because dogs doing dog things. But I'm so very thankful that I have them. And Gil, even though he never, like, officially got licensed... Oh, wolf hybrids are so cute. So Gilgamesh is predominantly Husky German Shepherd. He's Husky German Shepherd, Golden Retriever, Chow Chow Bichon Frise? Or Labrador Retriever. I don't think Golden, just Lab Retriever. He's a weird mutt of things. There's no Corgi in my fake Corgi. And he is so incredibly gentle. And even though he never, like, actually passed his medical training, or even his basic training, he still picked up on a lot of my cues. So like if my sugars get too low, or if I start getting really, really shaky and I look like I'm going to go down, Gil will spring into action and then be like on me to make sure I am okay. Or like if I start crying and it's not like, if it's a bad cry, let me word that, a bad cry. He has learned the difference between just a normal Lain cry and a bad cry. Then he comes to the rescue. Calli does too. Calli just doesn't like crying in general, but she's slowly started to learn the difference between normal Lain cries and bad Lain cries. Gil is an absolute sweetheart. I love my dog. Like, he is a goofy mixed dog. He is my baby, and I love him very much so. But there are definitely moments when I'm like, Gil, you are an absolute blockhead. And I love him. I do. Never get that wrong. I love my dog very much. But oh my god! Sometimes he's an absolute freaking menace. He's developed this new game recently where he's decided he doesn't want to go out and potty when he's supposed to. No. He'll go outside and pee. And I'll put him to bed for the night. And then like an hour later, because like just whining to go take a poop. And I'm like, I sat out there with you for like 30 minutes earlier and you didn't go poop. Why? And he's like, I didn't have to go then, mama. And I'm like, but that's you, brat. And he always looks so proud of himself, because then once I let him out of his crate and we go into the backyard and I let him do his business, then he charges back into the house and jumps on the couch, so proud of himself because he thinks that he did a good job and he's going to be allowed to sleep on the couch. And I'm like, that's cute that you think that. Oh, that definitely tells how bad off I am right now if I just had one of those tremors on stream. Oh boy. Hi, Blab. So thankfully, I'll turn it off since they're not in here right now. But those, if you ever see me like do a full body like jitter shake, so that is they're physical tics that I have. They're motor tics. They haven't quite decided if they're just a standardized motor tic based off of like nerve damage or if they're myoclonic seizures, because some doctors have classified them as myoclonic seizures or myoclonic jerks. Oh no, those are normal. Those are a everyday normal occurrence. Those are nothing to be alarmed about unless like something bad happens, which is extremely like unlikely with with my jerks. The worst that would happen would be I send everything up here flying. In which case I would start crying and probably end stream. But normally I don't have my jerks on stream. Or not. I've tried really good at controlling them when I'm doing crafting streams, so that way y'all don't see them. And it's not necessarily like a bad thing. I think for me, I don't want to say embarrassed by them, but embarrassed by them. Because obviously they're not something I can control. They are completely involuntary. It's just a part of being me. But to people who aren't used to seeing them, it catches them off guard. Like when I meet people in person for the first time and I have a jitter and they're like, "Oh my God, Lain, are you okay? What did I panic?" And I'm like, no. I promise you, it is okay. Unless I become non-responsive for whatever reason, I am okay. Because to me, in my head, for the longest time, yeah, I've had all these disabilities, but for the most part, I didn't let them beat me. That's not really the phrase I want to use because it sounds like really ableist, but I ended up hurting myself more than I should ever admit because I didn't listen to my body. I didn't rest enough, and I pushed myself really hard. And so there would be days when I would need to I would be down for multiple days on end in recovery from just going too hard. And that should say how much better I've gotten at learning to sit back and rest, because I actually take breaks now. Like, those of you who have been in my community from the start to now can see how much I have grown. Granted, how much my health has gotten worse, but that's a whole other conversation. But yeah. It's all about just being comfortable with you and who you are, and not doing something that ends up screwing yourself over in the long run. Because there are a lot of people who definitely have it way worse than I do. I will never, ever, ever say that I have it worse off than somebody, unless it's like a genuine, someone's trying to showboat, hardy hee, oh no, I have a headache, boo-hoo, your pain cannot be as bad as mine. Sweetheart, you want to play that game? I'll play that game with you, but you really don't want me to. And even then, it takes a lot of goading for me to get that far, because I hate that kind of thing so much. So I need to find the picture of the corgi, because... Okay. Is this the wrong... Oh, that's the wrong size. I hate pain Olympics. I hate people trying to just invalidate the struggle of others. There's no reason to. There's literally no fucking reason to. Now, if someone's being absolutely heinous and saying things and doing things that it's like, yo, you're kind of being a twat. Okay. Say something. Say something about that. Like, you can call them out on it, but literally don't just pain Olympics, boo-hoo, wah, my so much. No, fuck you. That just makes you sound awful. Because obviously there is always going to be someone in the world who has it worse off than you. That is literally how life works. And, you know, maybe there are some cases where someone doesn't. And you are genuinely going through something absolutely fucked up. I'm not going to refute that. But it's how you... I don't want to say portray. That's the wrong word here. It's how you acknowledge and, like, work with said whatever is occurring that makes you a different person. Because there are always going to be moments when something is worse than whatever you're going through. Like a friend of mine, a couple friends of mine have terminal cancer. And that's kind of like, yeah, my pain, I can empathize what they're going through heavily. Because like body pains and aches like that, that's empathy. But I'll never fully understand what they're going through. And in the nicest way possible, I never want to understand fully what they're going through, because that would mean I have terminal cancer. But even in some capacity, knowing that somebody understands what you're going through, to me, helps. Knowing that I can just approach someone going, hey, obviously I don't understand the extent of what you're going through, but I can understand and empathize and like relate for these reasons, etc. There's ways. Like that's part of how Neon Abby and I met. Because a friend of ours heard about one of my conditions, psychogenic non-epileptic seizures, PNES. And said it sounded awful familiar to what they're going through. And with just that little bit of information, that has helped push for more testing and questions and such to help them out. Which is a reason why I have zero qualms talking about my medical health, because if I, with my bizarre, makes no sense health, might somehow weirdly have an answer for someone to help them go down the right track with their doctor, obviously, please do not self-diagnose. If you're going to get a diagnosis, make sure you get it properly done. But you just gotta take it as you can.
My biggest pet peeve is when you're trying to be brave and reach out to ask for help in the form of shoulder to lean on, and that! Oh my god! I will address that when we are out of the ad, because I know Mythic doesn't... I want Mythic to hear my reply to this. Because, girl, do I got some... can I... I'm gonna put up my fucking dukes. You wanna go to... what did I just break? The water. Again. Fudge me. Alright, hold up. I need to make sure I don't spill it, and it spilled. Fuck. Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, I will box a mofo. Hang on.
Calli, I know my sweet little nugget. You're so sweet, my little baby. Ah, babu.
Hey, Calli, where did that screw I dropped go? Where did that screw I dropped go? Did you eat it? If I find orange plastic in your poop later. Oh, no, my thighs caught it. Never mind, it never even made it to the floor. My thick-ass thighs caught it. Alright, well. That's embarrassing. I'm sitting here bullying my puppy. And she's just like, Mom, I'm innocent. How dare you? How dare you? I know. I'm so sorry, Calli. I know.
Are you baby? Are you baby?
She's like, Mama! Okay, hang on. Oh, there was a better way to I don't have a water to break, in my defense. Hang on. Let's see if I can get Calli back up. Calli. Yeah, I got you. Okay, whatever, dogs. Come here, Calli. Come here. You ready, baby? You ready, baby?
Baby, how wonderful, huh? Doggy.
Ready? Hey, Calli. No, she doesn't want to do it.
No!
show my face. Okay, yeah. The water issue has been fixed. Yeah, I know, but some people may. I mean, yeah. She's like, Mama, you didn't body slam me correctly. Mama, come do it again. Mythic, when you can hear me again, please let me know, because I wanna like talk about what you mentioned earlier, and I wanted to make sure that you can actually hear it. Had determined didn't know her diagnosis that does shut it down. She barely digest food. Mm-hmm. There's people who have. Okay, you can hear. Cool. Let me. You're so fucking real for that. I think it's also one of those things, because with my unfortunate amounts of medical help, sometimes I know I'm prone to say, like, if someone is confiding in me, talking about an issue, it's like, hey, I'm not doing so hot, like, this is going on. I've had to start asking, what the fuck am I looking at? Okay, I see it. It's like, do you want me to empathize with you, or do you just want to listen? Because I, in my ADHD glory, default to empathizing and relating with a situation that is being given to me. Because to me, sometimes I find it easier to like deal with a situation if I know that somebody else understands what I'm going through. It has taken several years of just growing up and ADHD like classes to understand that's not how everyone works. And I feel bad about it to a degree, because it's like, oh, I didn't realize that these people, like, I've hurt these people, and I feel bad, and I'm sorry. Obviously, there's nothing I can go do about it now, because that's the past, but, you know, I still feel bad about it. So, when it comes to people confiding, and they're the one coming to me, do you want me to relate with you? Do you want me to like, do you just want to be a shoulder? Do you want me to be a shoulder for you to cry on? Or do you want to coalesce and feel a little less alone in the world? And for some people, myself included, that sometimes tends to help. Now, there are 100% moments when that doesn't help, and that just makes me feel worse. And it's like, I understand what you're trying to do, and I appreciate it, but right now, I just need to bitch. No, I agree. You are not wrong. There are definitely a number of people who think they're doing good, but instead makes it sound like they're paying like a pity party, like Pain Olympicsing it. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to do that, but it will sometimes sound like that. Like a lot of it also just depends on like the level of trust with the person that you're venting with, and what the subject matter is even. Like, medical's a real sensitive one, because no two bodies are the same. And something that can affect one person really fucking badly could do nothing to the other. Like, in my case, I am very obviously AFAB. I don't necessarily identify as it's solely female, but I am very blatantly, obviously, with all of the things that we've discussed about my health, AFAB. The surgery that I went through last year, having that entire, like, massive hysterectomy, ripping out all the girly bits, was one of the worst things I have ever been through in my life. And even now, it still gets to me. Because, like, imagine
And obviously, those of you who don't have to deal with like hormonal imbalances or like bodily things like that, this is going to be probably a little harder for you to understand. But imagine this thing that you've had your whole life just suddenly, and not even just suddenly, but just imagine that a major part of your body is actively killing you. And you have to give it all up for the better of your life at the cost of, you know, something else. Like in my case, I gave up my entire reproductive system because it was actively fucking killing me. At the cost of, you know, not being able to carry a child.
It's okay. I don't need human child. I don't need doll children. I have fluff children. Yeah.
Now, I've known for a very long time, I had known for a very long time before the surgery, that the likelihood of me ever conceiving a child was extremely, extremely, extremely not likely and extremely dangerous. Like, Lain, do not fucking do this. A sidetrack, my cute ass, like, kitty cat and Halloween nails. Love it. But, it was still my choice to make. It was still my choice to make. Having the choice taken away from me has been one of the hardest things to really, really grasp and come to terms with, because it is such a painful loss of autonomy. And I love my friends. I love my IRL friends and like people outside of the VTuber sphere who have known me for a very long time. Lain, you'd be a really good mom. And I appreciate it. I do. And I know I'd be a damn good mom. And, you know, maybe sometime down the road, I'll adopt somebody. I'll adopt a cute little doll of my own. But right now, so fresh after such a invasive surgery like that, it really stings. Because it's like, and obviously I'd never ever wanted to birth a child of my own because I knew the risks. There was no, but it's the principle of the lost autonomy is the thing here. It fucks a kid. It fucks a person up. I almost said fucks a kid up. Obviously, it's going to fuck a child up. They should not be going through childbirth anyway. That's not a conversation we're going to be having on stream because that's going to be skirting into extremely political topics, and I am not having that conversation on stream. Nope, not today, Satan. There's a scene in The Witcher. I've never actually watched The Witcher. Had to give up her ability to have just power, but she. Yeah, that's, you know, that's actually a really good way to put that. Like, this is gonna sound weird, but viewing something like that essentially as like giving up a power for a power, that's a good way to put that. I may actually have to go watch The Witcher. Like, and I know I'm no less of a person because of my surgeries. Honestly, I'm a better person for it because, this is gonna sound really silly. I'm not in as much pain as I used to be. Because the pain that I used to be in on such a frequent basis made the pain that I am currently in and, you know, frequently in, nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Because, like, obviously with my medical health, I am usually in a lot of pain. There's no escaping that. but before my surgery, the pain was so debilitating. It heavily contributed to my resistance to medication. Things like narcotics do not work on me. Or they'll work on it very briefly. Yeah, and Noogie's one of the few people who has been here for both of my major surgeries. So Noogie's gotten to hear the winces prior to both surgeries. The one that happened this year, that one was real bad because that was localized and sudden. Whereas the surgery last year had been developing for years upon years upon years upon years. So I'd gotten used to the pain. It didn't make it suck any less, but I'd gotten used to it. Ooh. Y'all, we're starting to get a face! And I want to give a shout out to all of you guys as well, which may sound a little silly. Yeah. Velvet's someone who has known me for, Jesus, at least a decade. And she knew me before the worst of it really hit. And I was bad then. I was bad back then. And I've only gotten worse as the years have progressed. And so I think that's another reason why I'm very, very, very verbose about these issues. Because I like letting people know that it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to need a shoulder to cry on. It's okay to need to reach out to someone because you're lost or you're confused or you just need someone to relate to or someone to just bitch with. Not bitch to unless they give you that consent, because you don't just start venting or trauma dumping on someone without consent. Like, you don't just go pop into your bestie's DMs and go, hey, motherfucker, we gonna start venting. Trauma dump. No, please don't. That's unless you have that kind of friendship, in which case, go for it. Because, like, that's the kind of friendship that me, Boshi, and Noir have. But we've also known each other for a long-ass time. They are my ride or dies. There is a reason why they were the ones that I enlisted to help me with my, my vacation at the start of October. It's already been a month since my vacation. Do you guys know how weird that is to me? It's already been a month since my vacation and I need another vacation already. Ah! Y'all, look, we're finally getting a face on this thing. We're finally getting a face. Has it really already been 2 weeks, Phoenix? Bloody hell. Oh, that reminds me, I need to check my phone. Give me a moment. Checking in on you. One of my, one of the members of my FC is essentially surrounded by all the tornadoes in Arkansas right now, and got me real anxious. So I have been texting them to make sure they are okay and asking for routine check-ins. Oh, I need a 4, not a 5. I almost hecked up.
And it's funny to me because the person in question is also like, they come off as very prickly. They come off as like a very sour, arg bear of a person. But they are the biggest teddy bear, and they are so sweet. They are like, they're like an uncle I didn't know I needed. I wouldn't say a dad because that's weird. But they're like the fun uncle that you get drunk with at a Christmas party, but not the weird uncle that you get drunk with at a Christmas party, because you don't do that. Just don't. They're the fun uncle. And not the ones that call themselves a fun uncle, because those are the ones you look out for. They're ones that, like, they need the kind of person that's actually a fun uncle. I hate that we all probably have stories about like these different about like different family members that you can relate and understand the, you know, I don't like that I know what you're talking about, but I totally get what you're talking about. Talking about. I got weirdly Canadian there. Never actually gotten drunk before, not for like a try. Damn, Gurin. I can't be me. There was a point in time when, due to like a lot of medication and like a medical stuff, I was struggling heavily to get drunk. I no longer have that issue.
No worries, Velvet. You go get some rest.
Or I guess, no, you're about to stream. Have a good stream. Never gotten drunk around family? I've gotten drunk around found family, but never blood family, because... See, it's okay because I, as the streamer, brought it up. You are not self-promoing, so you are fine, because I know it's a major taboo. It's like, I'll get drunk around found family, because I trust them. But there are definitely moments when it's like, there are certain people I know I should not get drunk around. Even then, I don't really like getting drunk. Like, I like to drink. Mostly because I just like the flavor of booze. And, you know, having a little social drinky with your buddies, that's fun. Or it can be fun. But I'm the kind of doll who would rather have like a nice, classy, comfy drink. I'm gonna kill the dog camera because they're freaking out over this storm in the living room. Exactly. I like a nice, comfy buzz. Since I started my antidepressants, I'm a cheap drunk. Honestly, that's pretty common. A lot of like antidepressants and medication can heavily be, like they can mess with your tolerance. Taste most alcohol beverage. Yeah, I mean, so I do like beer. I will not lie. I really like beer. But I also love a nice fruity, girly drink where you don't realize that there's alcohol in it until you stand up and everything's dizzy and you're like, whoa, that's a lot of booze. Is that the Voime that I was talking about earlier on stream? Egads, oh my god. I like Bellinis. I do like Bellinis. My problem is a lot of places in Texas like to make them with mango puree, and I don't want to die today. Beer mentioned, Voime summoned. Honestly, you're facts. I love that. Oh god, I want a beer real bad. Beer can be an acquired taste for some people. Because I know some people just don't like it, and then some people like beer super messes with their stomach. Am I doing this right? I am doing this right. I like sours. Oh, sours are good. I just like beer. Okay, so I call it a warhead beer. But it because it tasted like a warhead, but it was not actually the warhead beer. But there was this like local brewery somewhere here in Texas that had this beer that I could only refer to as the warhead beer. And it was so damn good. I've never been able to find it again because I don't know what it's called. I just know it wasn't actually a warhead beer. When we do sometimes little drinky sessions. Oh, yeah. The alcohol piss. Fun fact, warhead cannons were named because the uranium piss was... Really? I don't have any more details. That beer I had like 12, 13 years ago. I just remember it tasted like the black cherry warheads, and it was divine. One of my all-time favorite beers they don't make anymore, and it's the 903 Milk and Honey Stout. Oh my god, it was crack. It was one of the best beers I've ever had. Like, I enjoy... Oh my god, I'm upset. I'm fucking upset now. I'm upset! Do you remember the brewery? Nope. I remember nothing about it. Honestly, I'm surprised I remember last week. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to do this, because now we're getting into... There are apparently translucent pieces? I guess I'm building eyeballs now. Okay. I have slept since then, exactly. I have soft rebooted. It's funny, because so Voime was the one I was talking about earlier, who I was chatting with until far too late, because a doll could not sleep last night. So, Sleep and I are not friends. What is this sleep thing we're talking about? We're talking to me out. It's funny, have I ever had hypnotic? No! So, we were up really late, to be fair. I have never had hypnotic because, so, many moons ago, I worked with a bunch of other people in a, like, resort, and we were going out to celebrate my birthday, and one of my coworkers slash friends was just like, hey, Lain, I got you this drink for your, I got you this bottle of booze for your birthday, because I think you're gonna like it. And it was hypnotic. It was a big bottle of hypnotic, too. And I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, oh, this looks delicious. I'm so excited. And similar to that, but I don't know if it was that, Melkor. I popped the top of the bottle, and I take a sniff. I go, just a little sniff, just a sniff, 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 sniff. And a trace smells of something. Tickle my nostrils. And I'm like, hey friend, yeah, what's in hypnotic? And he's like, I don't know, delicious? I'm like, no, seriously, what's in hypnotic? So I put the bottle down and we start Googling. And there's mango in hypnotic. So he bought me a giant bottle of poison. He was so distressed over the whole situation, and I'm laughing the entire time. So I'm just like, mistakes were made. I didn't have any of it. I did not make mistakes. They made mistakes. I was like, here, you just keep the bottle and you buy my drinks for the night. And they're like, well, I was already planning on doing that with, like, the rest of us that were involved in the party. But, like, now I extra feel like I have to, because I tried to get you booze that would kill you.
Hi, Calli.
And it was something that I did not let him live down as long as I worked there. 'Cause I thought it was funny as hell. Needless to say, they did not think it was well, they thought it was funny at the later on. That night, they felt really bad about it. What the fuck? Huh? Ow! Oh, fudge me! Oh, fudge me! Okay, I was going the wrong ass way there. Whoopsie poopsie. But no, speaking of Voibe, so we were talking about like cosplay and stuff earlier, and how probably one of my next builds is going to end up being Crony. Just because I really want to try and make the booba work. And like have a working like clock head. Because I know how to do it, and so I'd have like the hands actually move. Because another part of me is like, you know what I think would be really fun to try and cosplay? I feel like cosplaying Fauna would be a lot of fun. But Fauna is Boshi's like Kameoshi. And that's her thing. That's her thing. I can't bring myself to cosplay her character. Because don't get me wrong, I love Fauna. I do. She's crazy. She's absolutely fucking crazy. But I feel like I'm far more suited for someone like Crony. Most Hololive fans said they and it's funny because I cosplayed Dad. I was cosplaying Dad when Voime and I met. Like there is a chance I'll end up cosplaying Fauna eventually, just because the one conversation Boshi and I have had with each other is that I would have to teach her how to heavily stuff for woo! What was that R2D2 ass sound? I missed the start of stream, but you bet your oh, Teddy, thank you. What the heck? Also, yeah, that was an R2D2 ass scream there. Woo! All right, I guess we Star Wars it over here. I don't know. Now that we're talking about it, I really want a beer. I really want a beer. I still haven't brought myself to use the Stein that Alessar got me for my birthday last year with like the etching. We need a Lain soundboard. We have a Lain soundboard. It's in the Discord. Funny you say that, Hardy. I don't know why I got like Nordic there for a minute. Are you playing Left 4 Dead? Are you doing the fucking Halloween Left 4 Dead shit? For whatever reason, everyone I know has like suddenly been under this massive resurgence of playing Left 4 Dead. Oh, Escape from Tarkov? Okay. Gotta go download the Lain board. I mean, it's not a download. It's like integrated in Discord. I'm pretty sure one of the unfortunately one of the sounds on the Lain board is from that Baldur's Gate stream when people kept raiding me before you were about to have sex, and so it's me just screaming, "Why do I keep getting raided before I'm about to have sex?" And I realize I am definitely more crony coded than fauna coded. Oh, Baldur's Gate. That's a game, all right. I need to go back and like play it again now that like all of the updates are out. The problem is trying to stream Baldur's Gate is such a beefy game that it kept trying to crash. Are we gonna finish CORG this stream? I'm sure as hell trying. It is my goal to finish this CORG, come hell or high water. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting more and more southern.
Blech, 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 gross. Gross.
But I want to finish this corgi. Yeehaw, pardon. I'm getting there. I'm really close to the end of this CORG. Which means that I should be able to return to doing other things on Mondays next week. And I really want to bring back Minecraft. But this corgi has taken up so much of my life. Because we can do shenanigans in Minecraft. Because that sounds like fun. Better post pics in Discord. I will. Go get some. I'm so sorry, Tanny. Yeah, that commute's gotta be hell. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You what? That made me jump. Thank you, Darklight. Yeah, I'm definitely more crony coded with fucking jumpy antics. I'm so jumpy. So, I hadn't played Minecraft until, like, COVID. So you're not alone in that. Like, it makes me feel very boomer to say that I had never played Minecraft till COVID. And I enjoy it, but I am definitely more of the creative type, not the survival type. Cause there'll be a lot of screaming when the survival type. Oh, my ear is ringing. Ow. 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 Guys, look, we're running out of pieces finally. There's so few left. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be probably a PT thing since he's the one who set up the server. But I'm not entirely certain about that. Unironically, you know what game I miss playing? Among Us. Because the problem is everyone got so good at Among Us and like figuring out everybody's tells that it wasn't fun to play anymore. But it's been a long time, so I feel like it'd be a lot of fun to play. Among Us can be so much fun. Like, Area voice chat. I love area voice chat for Among Us. I just need to like start doing more things with like people in general, because yeah, I saw the like Among Us Death Note game. I don't know. I feel like it's way late in the game. Like, I don't know why they're suddenly doing it now when they probably should have done it like years ago. Take things at your own pace. I mean, it's less that, so this is gonna sound really embarrassing. I really want to go check out the HoloLive Aquarium in VR chat, but I don't want to go on my own because I'm awkward like that. You get me? That's embarrassing. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm embarrassed. Is it?
So I really, really like jellyfish, and I really like aquariums. Like, I love aquariums. One of the biggest reasons why I really wanted to go to AWA this year is because it's in Georgia, and I want to go to the Georgia Aquarium so freaking bad. But the likelihood of it happening is next to none, unless I get extremely lucky. A jelly pet. I love jellyfish so freaking much. It has been one of like my biggest dreams to actually have like a jellyfish tank. I know it is not a easy thing to do, nor is it a cheap thing to do, which is why I've never bitten the bullet on it. But like, I love jellyfish. And also, apparently there's like a couple really good aquariums in Florida for jellyfish. So me when I hear aquarium, I'm like, I am listening disrespectfully because I wish to see the jellies. Yo, human. Is there really? Are there? I like how one Floridian said yes, and one Floridian's like, the fuck you talking about? What is leaving the house? What is that? Ew, who touches grass? Disgusting. I say, but touching grass is how I met Voime, so I can't I can't make that joke. Our jellyfish guard just the beach? Really? Okay, so I've only ever been to Florida twice. So my knowledge of Florida is very lacking. Like, very lacking. Guys, the Korg. Ame's face is finally happening. There's eyes. I have drastically seen more jellies on the web. What? Okay. We're starting to close it off. We're starting to close it off, boys. We're getting in there. We're getting in this. Oh, shit. Where does this go? Right here? Right here. No? Yes? Yes. 5. Leave my house to go to cons, and that's about it. I'll go to the grocery store. Because I don't like paying for delivery costs, because half the time they just kind of pick and choose anyway, and the groceries aren't good. I actually leave the house more often than I should probably admit, but like, since I'm very self-sufficient, unless I have somebody like come by and check on me, I'm stubborn. In Tampa? Ooh. Really? So what I'm hearing is field trip to Tampa. What I'm hearing is field trip to Tampa. I wonder how many people I know who actually live in Florida, too. That's a good question. I have only ever been to Orlando. And Windermere. I went to Windermere. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, work on it. That was rude, I'm sorry.
It's okay, Melkor. You hate Windermere?
No! Why?
Is it for the if you know you know, or is it because you actually hate like the city? Because if it's a you know, we're at the fucking talk from a work person. Okay, then you are allowed. You are allowed. I was about to be really upset. The if you know is Macross Delta. Because the planet that Freya Leon is from is called Windermere, and she is from the Windermerian race. Me always finding a way to segue Macross into a conversation. Please, Disney, can you please just put it on your service already? Please. Please, you really did. Shut up. Voyme can super vouch because I literally did it to him last night. We were talking about looking for merch, and I was like, yeah, I'm really good at finding rare merch because I have to suffer through finding fucking Macross merch. Cries. Look, idols and good music. It's hard not to want to be excited. Please, Voyme, please, 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 please. I'll cry. Please, please. Please. At this point, I might start making it like a monthly, if not like frequently rewatched thing in the server where we watch the Macross movies. Yeah, it's Mecha Idols! It's so fucking good! And depending on like which Macross you're watching, depends on the kind of music. Cause like Macross 7 is like 80s hair metal. So it's a rock band. It's awesome! God. I'm so giggly. Oh, it is absolutely made for you. Why do you think I've been telling you to watch it? Like, why do you think I keep making comments about Macross to you, knowing that you like Gundam and Love Live? Wait, hold up. Who's your best Love Live girl? From each gen. I'm applying this question to everyone. Who are your best Love Lives? Go. Let's see if anyone shares tastes with me. Ooh, I was about to start talking about something really cool Love Live related, and then I realized I'm not allowed to because it would actually dox me. That's sad. I wanted to talk about that. Kotori Yohane and Rina. Very valid choices. Very valid choices. So for for Muse, Love Live mentioned. Hey, we got some reps. It's fine. I'm not gonna be disappointed if people haven't watched Love Live. I am not that kind of person. So my Muse rep is Umi. She has been my best girl for... Oh, I'm about to really hurt myself doing this. So I got into Love Live
when there was a single there was an album out. That's it. The anime didn't exist. The game didn't exist. I have been into Love Live for, let's see, 13 years? Oh God! I don't like that knowledge. Stop! I don't know! I don't like that knowledge. But yeah, my Muse best girl is Umi. My Aqua best girl is Yohane. Guilty Kiss. Guilty Kiss. I have cosplayed Yohane and Riko. Nijigasaki. I like Kanon. Or Karin. I was like, wait, wrong K name. And Setsuna. Karin and Setsuna. I do really like Rina as well. But wasn't my best girl. I have been cosplaying Love Live since... I can't say that either, that'll dox me. Shit. I've been cosplaying Love Live for a really long time. God. So I have a very special place in my heart for Love Live. Did I mess this up? Fudge me! Muddle fudging son of a biscuit hammer. And now Snow Halation stuck in my head. Crap. I went to the Love Live concert at AA. I've been to 2. Did you ever post? Maybe? You know what? Hang on. I have to make sure I very carefully do this. And see how old my first Love Live cosplay on Instagram is. I'm still scrolling. This is in 2014, so 10 years ago. Yikes! Oh, I'm old! You probably have. I can actually guarantee you. Having to very carefully talk about cosplay without doxing myself is that's a game. Screams. Fucking screams. It's funny, from where I'm sitting, I could actually see some pom-poms that were used for a Yoshiko cosplay. Like, if I put on shoes and I hurt a little less, I still have most of my Love Live dances memorized. So hang on.
You're my chicken nugget. You're my chicken nugget. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. You're just a little nugget. She's like, I'm not a nugget. I'm a baby.
Just went to a convention.
I mean, I don't mind that voice actors are charging for the autographs now, because like it's our job. Like we gotta make a living too. I can definitely understand from a fan perspective that it's harsh on the wallet, but
Y'all, we're getting there. We're gonna finish this freaking Korg.
we're gonna finish this freaking Korg.
I'm so heckin' excited.
I can't say the characters, but what I think funny about, like, talking about Love Live cosplay again, unfortunately in our photo shoots, they had a bad habit of putting me and another person in the photo shoot next to each other in almost every, they had an unfortunate habit of putting me right next to the tallest person in the photo shoot. And yet, even in heels, I was dwarfed. So it shows in, like, every photo. Which, looking back on it now, still makes me giggle that we didn't process it, but yeah. Even in the heels, I literally look like a child next to this person. I was not a child when the photos were taken. But next to the tallest person in the photo shoot, I super look like a child. Fam, being short ain't what it's all cracked up to be. Oh, boy.
We're getting there. We're almost done.
Bitching about Love Live cosplay now. As much as I, like, love Live, and I loved cosplaying Love Live cosplayers were such fucking drama mongers. There was no way around it. And it tainted Love Live pretty heavily for me for a long time. Built real. Oh my god, real.
Which I feel bad for saying.
I'm pretty sure. No, I can't say that either. My involvement in the Love Live, like, fandom goes back to, you know, a long time ago. A very long time ago. I cannot say anything, and that's starting to bother me. Alright, well. Hi, Calli Bug. Are you my chicken nug? Are you my little calliope? Are you my corgi opie? My calipuppy? My corgi opie? Wait,
Did I fuck up? No, I didn't fuck up. Cool. I'm so good at video games. But Lain, you're not playing a game. Fudge you. Fudge you. We're getting to the ears of the CORG, guys. We're so close to being done. I might start crying. Yeah, cosplay scene is notorious for drama. Doesn't matter how much of a, like, anti-drama person that you are. I have seen some hella drama in VTuber cosplay. Oh my god. Gorl. Crimson Chris, welcome to the dollhouse. I think that's the other thing. It's like I want to talk with more like HoloLive and just VTuber cosplay. We're on the front page! More like VTuber cosplayers in general because I want more cosplay friends, not just VTuber friends. But I'm an anxious little nugget. Meet me in person? Oh, I could talk your ear off and not stop. Online? I'm gonna twiddle my fingies. All sorts of anxious. I'm a menace. Oh, I will yap your ears off, IRL. Because I can fake the confidence real well. It's funny because people are like the opposite typically. Nah. Did I hex that? No, I did that right. Okay. Guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's real. The CORG is real. Okay, this one is driving me crazy. I didn't want to get into place. I'm being bullied. It's like, we know you're reaching the final stretch, so we're gonna give you hell right now. And I'm like, can you please not? And say you didn't. There we go. There we go. We're so close, guys. Where does this go? Oh, fudge me. Oh, fudge me. Here? Here. Cool. Like, I really want to go to Offkai next year. Like, it is my goal. I was supposed to do Offkai this year, and then, you know, surprise Valentine's Day surgery. Yay. We know my luck is not good. But, like, I have got to go to Offkai next year, or I will be a weepy mess. Okay, we're getting there. Y'all, we're getting there. We're heckin' getting there! Okay, it looks like a stupid amount of fun. Like, I don't know who Offkai looks more fun for. VTubers or VTuber fans? Catch me? Hey, Kalaya puppy, I hope you're ready to have to be modeling next to this thing.
You know what? Real. So I find it funny. This is completely, like, related, but also not related. Someone made a joke to me the other day. They're like, Lain, if you ever collabed with, like, Maury, you'd have to make sure that your dog didn't enter the room, because if all of a sudden you're like, aw, Kalaya puppy, Corgi Opie, what are you doing? She'd be real fucking confused. And I was like, ah. Oh, you're right. Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh. Oh. Kind of engineering. We're so close. We're so close. I'm almost done. I might start crying. This damn corgi has been like, what, 12 hours of build? Oh no. Why is that not going in the hole? Did I fudge up? I think I fudged up, y'all. Uh-oh. Okay, hold up. I think I fudged up. I have to figure out where I fudged up, so I can not have to look at this anymore. Oh, I'm skipping a step. I'm stupid. That's what's wrong. All right. Well, okay. Cool. You know what? We're not gonna talk about it. We're just not gonna acknowledge it. All right. I thought something looked wrong. I got so excited to be done that I skipped a step. I'm just glad we're this closed. Because I am so tired of this corgi. I don't know if it's dedication or I'm stubborn. Considering the amount of time I have put into this thing. And remember y'all, when I was working on this night one, and I was like, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. I did. She was, in fact, lying. It was then that she knew that she fucked up. These are all extra pieces, too. And that's what's confusing and concerning me. It's like they gave me all these extra pieces to sit here and mock me. And you know what? That's very rude of them. Honestly, I don't know how I have the patience to do all of this either. Remember, this is the 4th Corgi we have built. Oh, there we go. Every day we're corgieing. That was really tacky and I'm kind of embarrassed. Okay. So close to being done. You bet your sweet Bippy I'm gonna take all the stupid pictures when I'm done. And I'm gonna take a baseball bat to it. I would never. Calli, what are you doing? Little chicken nugget. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Guys? 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 Fuck you. I just sent a piece flying. Okay, cool. I did that. But I did it! Look at this heckin' chonker. Look at this absolute heckin' chonker. Why does mine look so mad? Oh, it's just the angle. It doesn't actually look mad. Look how cute this little guy is. Look at this heckin' chonker. Look at this heckin' chonker. You know what? We're gonna do something silly. We're gonna do something really silly. Hey, Calli! Calli bug! Can you get up there for me, please? I might be making a mistake. Calli, come up. Up. Get up there. Here. Go get it. give me the fucking Dexter's mom looking. Here, Calli. Come here. Come here. All right, Mutt, come here. I'm going to catch her, I swear. Come here. Here, look, I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down. Come here. Look, I'm on the ground. Look, I've died. Oh no. Hell, what am I going to do? I've fallen and I can't get up. God, you're a menace! Cards! Success! The army of Korg! The army of Korg! Ow, ow, ow. You're stuck on the headphones, you're stuck on the headphones, you're stuck on the headphones. Ow, ow. And now I'm going to take them away from you because I don't want you to eat them. As I drop one. I dropped Chihuahua. Ah! No touch! No touch! Bad dog, no biscuit! I did it. Y'all, I did it. Oh, now she gets up there, bitch. I did it! I'm so freaking happy. Why do I have this many pieces left? Hold on, hold on. Time to make a second mini cork over my dead body. Look at how many pieces we have left. I could make a new Korg. I don't want to make another Korg. Part of me kind of wants to make another Korg. Yeah, Calli? Problem is, I'd have to like figure out the pattern on my own. Maybe I'll make another Korg on my own off stream. Cause like, that was a lot of sanity. But I finally finished the massive heckin' chonker. This thing is not small. This thing is not small. Like, hold on. I have a ruler. Of course, you can't see what the ruler is saying because I painted with it. It's shit. I can't tell what measurement's underneath this. Okay, I'm gonna have to measure it in centimeters. I'm gonna have to measure this in centimeters because I used my ruler for paint. This thing is like 23.5 centimeters tall. It's heckin' large. But I did it. Oh my god. I almost feel like giving it just a little bit of a tail because Calli has a tiny little tail, like a little nub. But I don't want to like have to mentally kit bash it. Y'all,
y'all, we did it. Which means that the next crafting stream, we're almost out of all my crafting, like, kits. We have almost finished them all. We have 2 crafting kits left. All that's left are these things. The little room ones. And then we all finally gone through all of the build kits. Color me impressed. Yes, Calli Bug? Oh, my chicken mug. She's like, Mom.
Mammy, Mom.
Mom.
And I'm like, damn, girl. With that being said, that was 3 hours of building a Korg. So let's see who is live that I can ship you on over to. I know the answer. I know the answer. We're gonna go raid one of the best girls I know. It's Pam. Of course it's Pam. Thank you guys so much for joining me today as we finished up this menace of a corgi. We will be back again Wednesday at a regularly scheduled time, 5 p.m. Central. I'll see y'all soon. Au revoir.